Okay. I think it says I'm live. Hey, how is everybody doing? It is Tamara with our Big Oily family. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right spot because I have been known to not go in the correct place while I do this. But I am live. There we go. Hello. So, it is Monday. It is 2:00-ish. And I'm here. So today what I wanted to talk about is all the awesome BOGOs that happened last week. And if you snag those, I've got some great tips and tricks on how to use them and things like that. So I do have a little PowerPoint, for want of a better word. Okay. Let me find my other thing here that I wanted to find. The first one then is buy the tightening serum, and you got the daily moisturizer like sunscreen for free. And that was a really good one that did not sell out, but it's a really good combo. The tightening serum is really good because it helps to, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, leaves your skin feeling hydrated and smooth. It has frankincense, iliahi, which is Hawaiian sandalwood, and myrrh essential oils in it. And it also has some really good anti-aging ingredients to help with firmer, younger looking skin. Okay. And so basically you just take a little bit out of there and you apply it to your face and neck in an upward, outward motion. Okay. You can use it daily with your skincare routine, right? And you're going to use it after you wash your face. I would use it then and then moisturize over the top of it. Okay. It doesn't really matter how old you are. It can help your skin remain soft and promote a youthful complexion. A lot of skincare products can irritate or dry out your skin, but this is not going to do that because of the essential oils that are in there, and it'll help to improve your complexion overall. Okay. It's a really easy, safe way to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Super easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Kind of, replacing any questionable commercial skin beautifying methods that you might be using. Definitely check labels, because the makeup industry is one that is like, so many things are in there that you don't need to be putting on your skin. Okay. That tightening serum is part of the Essential Skincare line, which is a really great line that has a face wash and a moisturizer. That's the one that has the hydrating cream that keeps selling out. That's a good one to go with it. But what's nice about that is you can kind of put your own, pick and choose what you want of all of those essential skincare lines and kind of make your own little beauty routine and order that, which is nice. Okay. So you bought the tightening serum then, and then you got the doTERRA Sun Face, the mineral sunscreen daily moisturizer. That is something that personally I use every single day after I get out of the shower, because I'm in front of my computer, which has that blue light, right, coming at you. You're outside with all the sun exposure that you could get. Even if you're inside underneath the lights and things like that, it's helping to reduce the impact that can have on your skin. Okay. It is a dermatologist tested moisturizer. It also has a broad spectrum SPF of 28. It's a mineral-based sun protector. It's really good for sensitive skin, and it helps to shield your face from damaging UVA and UVB rays, okay, as well as those blue light emitting screens, like I said. So even if you're indoors most of the time during the, hot sunny days, so to speak, if you're indoors and you're sitting in front of a computer, you're still getting exposure to those blue light emitting rays. Okay. It does absorb really quickly. It doesn't leave a chalky residue by any means. I really like it. I think it works great. It is non-comedogenic. It is rich in antioxidants, has vitamin E and some nourishing botanicals like Evodia, grapeseed oil, and then it also has essential oils of frankincense, helichrysum, magnolia, ylang ylang. I'm still hanging on that stupid cold I got. And lemongrass essential oils. And so it smells really good, number one. It uses that non-nano zinc oxide, okay, that can't be absorbed through your skin. So it's reef safe, which is really nice if you're out on vacation and you're going to go next to a reef, right, in the water. So it's reef safe. It's vegan friendly, and it is free of parabens, phthalates, oxybenzone, and synthetic fragrances. Super easy to use. You can, I mean, I usually just apply it first thing in the morning. Obviously, if you're going to be outside and you're going to be in and out of the water, you're going to want to apply it again about every 2 hours or so. The whole sun care line that doTERRA has is really, really nice. They have a spray that is like a moisturizer, what I want to say, after sun skincare, and it's a spray that's really nice to use. Helps to take away any, if you've been out in the sun too long and you got a little bit of a burn going on, it helps to take away any of that burning sensation, soothes your skin, just feels really, really, really good. There is a spray, sunscreen also. There's a sunscreen in a tube, and then there's also a sunscreen that rolls up. One of the new things coming out, I'm not sure when it's going to be out, is there's a lip balm now that has sunscreen in it also, part of the sun care line. So hopefully that will be out before summer hits. I will let you know as soon as I know. But the daily mineral moisturizer, it really helps to prevent, like dark spots and redness and dry skin. It helps to reduce those signs of early aging, like the fine lines and wrinkles, right, that we don't really want. It keeps your skin healthy by protecting proteins like collagen, keratin, and elastin, and then it also moisturizes your skin. Okay. So then the next BOGO is, hang on, let me go to the next slide. There we go. Was by Helichrysum, and you get Helichrysum Touch, the touch roller, right? And you got a frankincense touch for free. That is a fabulous thing to have for sure, because they're easy to use. You just can grab them and go. The touch means, see, if you look at the bottle in the picture there, you can see on the label where it says Helichrysum and it says frankincense. At the top of that, there's like a little tab that comes out the top, and that just says touch on it. All that means is that it's got the oil in there, but it also has fractionated coconut oil, so it's already pre-diluted, and so you can just grab it and use it. The main thing that I have used the Helichrysum Touch for is if you get a bloody nose. Literally just put it on the bridge of your nose, and then just kind of hold it. Works every single time. It works awesome. If you have a cut or a scrape that is bleeding, that's a really good one to use. Now, Helichrysum is a mountain wildflower. It's in the daisy family. It has slim silvery leaves and yellow blossoms. And then the blossoms yield the essential oil. Okay. The essential oil itself is really good for helping to renew your skin. It promotes a healthy, youthful complexion, and it helps to soothe any minor skin irritations. It can also help to reduce the appearance of blemishes. Okay. You can roll it in the palms of your hand, rub your hands together. Again, just like anything, you can inhale it through your nose and your mouth. You can use it on your skin for any scars, any blemishes, any boo-boos that you might have, that kind of thing. It is a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Gentle oil. Okay. I have used Helichrysum on my dogs before when they got into an altercation, and our black lab decided he needed to bite the little pug, and he was bleeding on his muzzle. And I have just used that right on there, and it helped to stop the bleeding right up, which was really nice. So great to have in like your grab bag, your go bag, right? That might have things in there that you need all the time in case of, things happening, especially if you've got little ones running around playing at the playground and stuff. So super good for that. Helichrysum actually comes from, doTERRA sources it from Albania. Okay. And the nice thing again about the touch roller is that it has been pre-diluted so that you don't have to worry about, you know, taking a drop out and then adding some carrier oil to it. It's just ready to go and you can use it topically that way. Okay. That's also a really good one to use if you spend too much time in the sun and you need some help smoothing your skin. And I say that because the sun coming out is, I know it's going to come out soon. Yesterday actually wasn't too bad. Yesterday afternoon was really nice. But so that's a good one to have also in your, you know, arsenal of oils to help you with that. Now, you bought the Helichrysum and then you got the frankincense touch for free. And frankincense is like, you know, it's the king of oils, right? It has so many wonderful benefits. It's very emotionally, it's very calming and grounding. It's very good for your skin. Again, fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. Helps your cellular renewal process. It's just a really good oil to have overall. If you don't know what to use, you know, you're in kind of a panicky moment and you're not sure what to use, that's a great one to use. You can use that, you know, as a personal fragrance if you'd like. It will help emotionally to kind of calm you and ground you throughout the day. Great for, again, scars, blemishes, skin thing that you might have going on. Again, because it's in the touch roller, it's already pre-diluted, it's ready to go. Frankincense, doTERRA gets their frankincense from Ethiopia, Oman, and the Horn of Africa is where it kind of sources it. And the frankincense that we have has 4 different species of it in there. So 4 different varieties of frankincense in there. So you get all of the, it's a very well-rounded oil. You get all of the benefits from all those constituents that are in there. Excuse me. Okay, so you can apply it to your wrists, your temples, and your heart first thing in the morning. You can, oh, that's another good one. You can use it if you have head tension or pain in your head, right? That's a good one to use the frankincense for. You can add it to your skincare routine. So you could put a little bit in the palm of your hand, use it with, excuse me. Geez, I still got this cough. Driving me crazy. You can use it with, you could use it with your moisturizer, right, in the morning. You can apply it to your wrist or your pulse points as a reminder to kind of stop and take a deep breath during the day, or when you get frustrated. You can massage it on into the face, into your skin of your face, right, in the evening skincare routine to help with those healthy looking complexion, the fine lines and wrinkles and things. And then it's also a great one to apply to the bottoms of your feet before bed to kind of create a relaxing, comforting sleeping space. Okay. So great. That's it. Both of those are really good to have and to carry with you kind of at all times. All right. So then we have BOGO number 3 was by Melissa, and you got Blue Tansy, and this one sold out. The reason being is that Melissa is really kind of like a powerhouse oil, and it is one that you want with you just for all the things. Okay. Melissa is also known as lemon balm. Okay. So it's been used in traditional European health practices for over like 2,000 years. It is one of the rarest doTERRA essential oils. It helps to support a healthy inflammatory response when you use it internally. And then it also provides a relaxing aroma and soothes the skin. Okay, so aromatically, you can use it in your diffuser. You could use it to wind down at night. That's a good one. You can put a drop in the palm of your hand, rub your hands together, cup them over your nose and mouth. You can mix a few drops with your moisturizer or your toner, and then you can massage it into your skin. You can apply it to your spine or the bottoms of your feet. And then internally, you can place a drop under your tongue. You can put a few drops in like that little 2-piece veggie cap, right? You could add a drop to tea, that kind of thing. Melissa's really good, again, for a healthy inflammatory response. It's really good to help your body respond immunity-wise to things that you might have caught, right? There's a really good blend that is emotionally calming and helps your body kind of to just, I don't know, reset so that you're not as stressed. You're not as, sorry, you're not as, I don't know what I want to say. Your emotions are just on an even keel. And it has two parts of Melissa. I'll have to look up the recipe and I will post it in the comments or maybe the main part of this. I'll do the recipe, but it's got Melissa, it has bergamot, and it has frankincense in it. It's 2 parts bergamot, 1 part frankincense, 1 part Melissa. You mix those together, drop under your tongue. You can do kind of like you would do, we're going to talk about Blue Tansy in just a minute, but kind of like you would do with Blue Tansy, you could do a drop on your tongue for 1 day. You could do it every hour, just set a timer, do it for like 12 hours straight. And then after that, just in the morning and at night, or just in the morning, whichever you like to do, you will really notice a difference in how emotionally you feel more on an even keel, able to handle the things that are the day is throwing at you, so to speak. All right. So Melissa comes from Bulgaria. It's where doTERRA sources it. I do have a recipe for a DIY toner. Again, I will put that in the part of the thing. It has witch hazel, distilled water, and then Melissa in it. Okay. And then there's also a great diffuser blend for night that has Melissa, Roman Chamomile, and Lavender. Those are really nice. So you bought the Melissa, and then you get the Blue Tansy for free. I'm going to go get a throat drop because I'm tired of coughing. Hang on. I was doing fine until I had to talk a whole bunch. Anyway, these are awesome, by the way. Great, great, great to have, as are the On Guard ones. All right, so you bought the Melissa, and then you get the Blue Tansy for free. And Blue Tansy comes from the flowers, the leaves, the stems of the Blue Tansy or Moroccan tansy plant. It is an aromatic Mediterranean plant. Again, it's in the daisy family. And the Blue Tansy flowers are actually yellow. And the essential oils, really like rich blue color, comes from the chamomile content, which forms during the steam distillation process. So it's got that really blue color to it, kind of like the yarrow palm does. Okay. The chamomile is really good at soothing skin, and it contributes to a relaxing massage. It also has a really nice fresh aroma. It's also really good if you have problems when the pollen is flying around. I found that out by accident. I didn't realize that it was good for that. Because I used it. I was using the hydrating cream at night. Excuse me. And I was totally stuffed up from all the pollen flying around in the air. And I used that hydrating cream, so it's all in, you're breathing it in and everything, right? And all of a sudden I realized that I wasn't stuffy anymore. So it's really good to use that topically or aromatically during the springtime or whenever the pollen is bothering you. Okay. So great to use. You can use it in your diffuser. You can use it topically. It's not one that is meant to be used internally, that's not where you find the benefits. So good to take to your massage therapist if you have really tired muscles and you need to calm down. Sorry. Also really good to use in like a facial mask, a facial serum that you might make, add to your moisturizer, or you can add it to Epsom salts for a nice okay, now that's got everything draining. I got to blow my nose. Hang on. Well, see how good that works? Helps to get things draining. So there we go. Okay, so you can use it morning or night. Doesn't have to be just one or the other. Blue Tansy comes from the one where doTERRA sources it from. It kind of belongs to the same family as Roman and German chamomile. I remember the first time I opened Blue Tansy, it smells kind of like when all of the blackberries are really ripe. That's what it smells like to me. Anyway, it smells really good. But it is great for your skin. It is great for, like I said, it's really good to use topically or aromatically during the pollen season. And then it also helps to really kind of calm and soothe your skin. So it's a really good one to use for massages. I do have a Blue Tansy sugar scrub recipe and then a diffuser blend recipe, and I will put those in the the notes. Okay. Now the next one, then the BOGO number 4 was by Osmanthus, and you got Magnolia, and it's Osmanthus Touch Roller, and you got Magnolia Touch Roller for free, which is kind of cool because Osmanthus is not always available from doTERRA. It is a great oil to have. So that was kind of a cool addition that doTERRA threw at us. Okay, so Osmanthus is kind of a I don't know, rich, sweet, fruity, has like hints of apricot and pear. It's really good for creating a calming environment during meditation or yoga. It also helps to hydrate and soothe your skin. Again, it's in that touch roller, so it's got the fractionated coconut oil already in there, so it's good to grab and go. You can use it as your personal fragrance, so you could layer your Osmanthus and your Magnolia that you got for free and create kind of your own little personal fragrance. Good to use with your daily moisturizer. You can use it on your wrists, on your pulse points, up and down your spine, the bottoms of your feet. Those are kind of really good places for any of the touch rollers. doTERRA gets their Osmanthus from Asia. It is sourced from Asia. Okay. And if you have a really hectic day, really think about taking either your frankincense or your Osmanthus, roll it in the palm of your hand, rub your hands together and breathe it in and out and just sit for 5 minutes. Okay. Really helpful to kind of maybe reset if you're having a day that just hasn't gone well, that kind of thing. It's really helpful to kind of reset and turn your day around, right? If you're having a really crappy day. Okay. So it's a really good one for that. Magnolia Touch. That's one that I have in my rotation of the touch rollers that I use just for personal perfume because I think it smells. I could slather myself in Magnolia and just be happy. It smells so good. So I kind of cycle through Magnolia and Jasmine and Whisper and Passion and Adaptive. I use the Adaptive Touch Roller also. Those are kind of my go-tos for, depending on what I'm feeling in the morning when I first get up. But Magnolia is just super, super, super yummy. Super, super yummy. It's also really good for keeping your skin clean and hydrated. Okay. So you can, roll it on your pulse points as you would perfume. You could layer your rose and your osmanthus, or your magnolia and your osmanthus. You could layer your magnolia and your jasmine. You could layer, excuse me, your rose and your magnolia. There's quite a few different variations that you could make with it. It's just it's also emotionally calming for you. So super good for that. doTERRA sources it from China. Okay. And by sourcing the magnolia essential oil in southern China, doTERRA provides jobs for local farmers, harvesters, and distillers in rural areas, which is part of kind of their yeah. You should have heard me last week. That's why we didn't have a call last week, because I did not sound good. But it's part of their co-impact initiative, right, that they do to help bring jobs and even pay and that kind of thing, bring all the farmers together. So what they're doing is producing a good product, and they're getting paid in a timely manner, and also a good wage. Okay. Excuse me. So it says that magnolia trees were once quite large, and traditionally the farmers harvesting the flowers had to erect scaffolding around the trees to access and pick the magnolia flowers. At some point, the trees were cultivated to be shorter, so the flowers would be easier to pick, which is cool, right? The trees are planted in giant wooden or cement containers, and once they mature, the trees are replanted in the ground. They continue to grow, but they grow out rather than up, which makes harvesting easier, safer, and quicker. Now, magnolia, the essential oil comes from the magnolia flower, and the flowers are picked from the tree by hand and then spread out to dry for a few hours before distillation. Magnolia flowers can be harvested twice a year, first in the summer and then again in late fall or early winter. Okay. I don't even know how to describe how magnolia smells. I could literally sit there and just sniff it all day long. It just smells so good. So good. Okay. And then the last BOGO that they had was buy AirX and you get Citrus Bloom for free. Both of those are products that you can buy all the time. Both of them are awesome oil blends to have by far. If you've been anywhere where there have been forest fires during the summertime, AirX is one that you definitely want. It has Litsea, tangerine, grapefruit, frankincense, and cardamom in it. It was designed to freshen the air when diffused. And so if you are in a place where you need to clean the air, freshen the air, right? That is a great way to use it, is in your diffuser. You can use it topically on your chest or the back or the bottoms of your feet. That can help your respiratory system. Okay. And then you can also use this one internally for the benefits of your respiratory system. Okay. You can use it to clean surfaces in your home because it's got that grapefruit and the tangerine and the Litsea in there, which are super cleansing. Okay. Let's see. So the cardamom that's in there is sourced from Guatemala. It's a co-impact sourcing initiative. which is really, again, that's part of doTERRA's making things sustainably and sustainable for all of us who want to use their products, right? And giving back at the same time. Okay, so you're getting the best for the best. Litsea is really good for cleansing. Grapefruit's really good for cleansing. It's also really good as an air freshener. That's probably one of my most used citrus oils is grapefruit, actually, even over wild orange. I think it just smells really good. And I like to use it when I do my soft scrub and make the soft scrub to clean like my sink and my toilet and the shower and, you know, things like that. So I do have a recipe for a room spray, again with Air-X and a diffuser blend, and I will put those in the things. So then you also, when you purchase the Air-X, you got the citrus bloom for free. That is a really good blend that has wild orange, grapefruit, lavender, Roman chamomile, and magnolia in it. Super yummy blend. It is available all the time. So it smells kind of like spring in a bottle, which is nice. Great to use in your diffuser to have your home smelling wonderful, right? Okay. And then you can also use it topically. You can make your own little touch roller, for want of a better word, right? You can make your own roller of it and use it as a personal fragrance. You can take like a 10 ml roller bottle, add, I don't know, 15 drops of the citrus bloom, and then fill it up with fractionated coconut oil. Okay. So there is I have a recipe for some shower melts and then another diffuser recipe that I will put in there. The last thing that was kind of a bonus with this BOGO go round is that if you bought all of the BOGOs or you spent 150 PV during BOGO week, you would have gotten a free Divana touch. Okay. That is one, again, that's not available all the time. It's one of those like the blend of Whisper that when you use it topically, it smells different on each person because it kind of reacts with your chemical makeup. Excuse me. So you can use, again, it's a touch roller, so it's pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil. You can use it topically as your personal fragrance. You can rub it on the palm of your hand, rub your hands together, inhale. It's very good for your skin. So a lot of these oils, as we've gone through, right, we've talked about them. A lot of them are really good for your skincare routine. So it's really good for that. So you could use it with your moisturizer. You could use it, I suppose, with your, the be to use with your moisturizer. You could use it with that mineral sunscreen, right? The daily sunscreen that came with the tightening serum. You could use it with that. It helps to, Divana is really good in that aspect, in that it helps to maintain the skin's natural barrier. Okay. All right. Well, that is what I have for you today. Hopefully you snagged one or two, or, you know, whatever of your BOGOs last week. And this week we're gonna it's the last week of the month, so follow along in our group, because we're talking about some things in our group. And then it's almost ready for another month next week. My goodness, how'd that happen? But yeah, so if you have any questions, or if you have used any of those oils and you want to share a recipe, that would be awesome, because it's always fun to see how you are using your oils and to add some new recipes if you haven't used it before. All right, that is all. I'm going to go for now before I hack and cough my way. out. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next week.